Hi, folks. It's a real pleasure to see you all again.
Hey, little fella.
Ha, of course I didn't forget about you all. Well, if we're all ready, it's time for another edition of TV Heaven.
Hello and welcome to TV Heaven, Telly Hell, the show where my guest reveals what they like and what they don't like on the television channel programmes that are on at night time and in the day as well. Right, I'd like you to welcome a hugely talented writer, actress and comedian. Please welcome Ronni and Ancona. Hello, Ronni. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Ronni.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on. You've come up with some great choices tonight, and we're going to start with something you hate. It's in your telly hell. It's this show, The Debts to Lady.
Yes.
What is it you hate about this?
Well, the thing is, Ladette to Lady is trying desperately hard to be a kind of, you know, Pygmalion for television. But the girls that they pick, they could train them for 5 years and they'd still be banned from Wetherspoons.
We're going to have a look at a clip of this. And when you first see the Ladettes, you do think to yourself, well, I've got a better chance of being a lady than any of this lot.
All over Britain, young women are running wild. They're called Ladettes.
I've got that steaming, I've come home and not even known how I've got home, and then woke up being sick.
I can't count the amount of fights I've had with people, strangers on the streets.
Behaviour like this is getting out of control.
Hey!
You see, I watched that clip and all I can think is, why oh why, every Saturday night do I do that?
Yeah.
I mean...
Why do girls end up behaving like that? Do I think it's because they didn't used to have as much money. I think the mistake is giving women money. That's laughter of agreement. You used to just get vouchers, didn't you, for detergent and stuff like that. And then we'd take you out for a drink on a Friday for half an hour and then send you home. But they seem to have a lot more money now, young girls. And they seem to be... Why are they going nuts?
It's weird. I don't know what it is, but when I was that age and people got pissed, they seem to get more introverted, more depressed, more maudlin. People used to put things on, like more coats and traffic cones.
Right.
They didn't take things off, like
That's
they do
Scotland
now.
for you, isn't it? You are Scottish.
Well, no, I am Scottish, and quite frankly, these girls look like teetotalers compared to where I come from.
What were you drinking?
Anything that anyone would buy me,
Right.
basically. No, it wasn't that bad, but I mean...
Like they have things now like Breezer, don't they? The Bacardi Breezer, which makes it sound so innocent. It makes it sound like it just ruffles your hair a bit. Like, yeah. Oh, I'm a bit tousled.
Do you think it's the sugar in it that makes them all go a little bit...
No, I think it's the vodka. But these girls, they want to change, don't they? Because a lot of them have got alcohol problems and social behavioural problems. And ITV decided to do something about it, didn't they? They set up a 1950s finishing school, and the object of the show is to take these breezer-guzzling bloke tarts and turn them into refined and delicate ladies.
The value of the Finnish school is to teach the young girls good manners, how to behave, how to do things that they've never done before, like how to sew.
Loads of bollocks, can't be bothered, don't forget to dress me from but I don't.
How to cook from scratch, which is very important. I'm not going to touch it. That'll be disgusting.
Right, well, I will. The value of flower arranging actually is remarkable. It makes a very double dining table look wonderful. Also, of course, they can make it a career.
The thing is, there's no middle ground in this show, is there? It's all these sort of pissed-up young girls kind of behaving quite sordidly and grotesquely, and then there's some sort of out-of-touch battle acts. You know? We're kind of laughing at them, we're laughing at the old biddies. It's just a kind of freak show.
I mean, flower arranging, she talks... I mean, I thought what she said, the value of flower arranging is remarkable. I was expecting some kind of Zen-like wisdom and insight, and she said, well, it brightens up a dinner table, and, you know, it's a career.
Well...
How bad can you be at flower arranging? Surely you just go...
You could get a job in a funeral parlour spelling out the word mum or whoever.
Yeah.
Flowers.
I've always... You know, they see that, those funeral things where they says mum. I've always wanted to see one that just says twat. And his mates have all clubbed together because they hated him so much. And just paid for that.
You're not going to see it, Sean, because you won't be there.
Yeah.
One of my favourite bits in that clip is the bit where the other teacher with the cooking is, you know, saying about the girl's scrambled egg, I'm not going to touch that, it looks disgusting. She said that before on her wedding night, I know she has. It's just so obvious.
I think he said it as well. OK, well, let's leave the final word to one of the Ladettes.
Oh, you want to take your own?
Can't, he's got myxomatosis.
What's myxomatosis?
His eyes, his eyes.
Well, he's blind.
He's not Stevie Wonder, but a rabbit.
That is actually, if you look up myxomatosis in the Oxford English Dictionary, it says, like Stevie Wonder, but a rabbit.
That is so brilliant, isn't it?
I think she should get her own show, that girl.
She's brilliant, that girl. She's a gas fitter.
All right.
Yeah, for someone who hates it,
Yeah.
I've seen an awful lot of it.
Well, next up's a slice of your TV heaven.
Oh, yes.
It's one of the most successful sitcoms of all time.
Yes! Yay!
Friends. 236 episodes, all of them pretty much the same. Now, what do you like about it so much?
The reason I really love Friends is because it's like lifestyle porn. It's how I want my life to be. It's how I mean, everything about it. Like, they have an instant social thing going on. It's like, let's go for a picnic. And, you know, the next day there's a picnic. And in real life, everything's so different. You know, it's like, if you were doing it, like, oh, Monica can't make next Thursday. Chandler can do February the 4th. And Joey, well, I haven't seen him for 3 years. I don't have his fucking number. You know? It's just...
I mean, to be fair to them, it is a sitcom. So you kind of let those sort of things go a little bit, don't you? You go...
No,
because
they
there's a good
should have
chance you like
had their
the porridge.
deposit withhold for painting their flat purple.
No.
They should have had their leases terminated for subletting. They stole a sofa and put it on a communal lawn. I mean, even it's TV land, though, but I mean, even someone like Phoebe, who I'm probably...
Oh, sorry.
I do love it, but
You've
I
just been
do love
slagging it off.
No, I haven't been slagging it off. I love it.
What do you like about it? What do you love about it?
I love everything that I've said about the fact that, you watch it and it's like fantasy. It really is like a kind of fantasy.
Yeah. Well, we've got a classic clip from Friends here where the dark-haired friend is trying to get the blonde friend to allow the mousy Greek friend...
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yeah. The dark-haired friend is trying to get the blonde friend to move in with the mousy Greek friend because the dark-haired friend is going to move in with one of the bloke friends. I think that's what's going on.
Guys, I don't mean to make things worse, but I don't want to live with Rachel anymore. What? You're just so mean to each other. And I don't want to end up like that with Rachel. I still like you.
Well, Phoebe, that's fine because I'm not moving. Whoa, 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 whoa. Phoebe, you gotta take her. You know, I know I said some really bad stuff about her, but, you know, Rachel does have some good qualities that make her a good roommate. She gets tons of catalogs, and she'll fold down the pages of the things that she thinks that I like.
What else?
When I take a shower, she leaves me little notes on the mirror.
Yeah, I do. I do that. That's nice. I like having things to read in the bathroom.
And when I told her that I was going to be moving in with Chandler, she was really supportive. You were so great. You made it so easy. And now you have to leave. And I have to live with a boy!
You see, in Friends, always, it's lovely because the friends are always there for each other, no matter what. You know, if one of their cups of coffee has gone cold, they give each other a hug. And I think that's really lovely to watch.
Yeah, I like it when she says, and one of the really nice things she does is she leaves, like, little notes for her in the bathroom. And I just imagine if she was living with a bloke, he'd just, in the sort of steam of the mirror, he'd just draw his knob. Who's your favourite? If you could be one of those, which one would you like to be?
I'd probably be a mixture between Rachel and Monica.
If you had to be one of them, which one would you be? I didn't say.
I'd
I
probably
never
be
said,
Rachel.
Ronnie.
I'd be
I didn't say
Rachel.
you could choose bits
No,
of one or the
I'll
other.
be Rachel.
Rachel.
I'll take Rachel.
Rachel. Because that was funny, because they didn't want to live with Rachel, which is also... Brad Pitt felt the same, didn't he, as well? So there must be a reason. She obviously does something weird.
Rachel.
She leaves skid marks or something.
Do you know, I've changed my mind now about it now.
So you like Ladette Lady and now you hate this? Never
See,
mind.
I'm a mass of contradictions, Sean. Yeah.
You could be stupid. You never thought about that? OK, well, that's it for part one.
Yes.
And we'll be back with more of Ronnie's TV Heaven, Telly Hell after the break. Welcome back to TV Heaven, Telly Hell! Tonight, sharing all that she loves and hates about television is comedian Ronni Ancona. Now, next choice is your idea of pure Telly Hell. It's Casualty. What is it you hate about this?
It's phenomenally contrived, isn't it? Especially the setups at the beginning.
Well, that's the thing I think we all enjoy most about Casualty, isn't it? I like the idea that they just come up with the accident first and work backwards. Like they go up to the writers and say, right, we want a beefeater to drown in a casino. Make it so.
It's true. You're totally right. The denouement happens first.
We're going to start with this clip. And in this clip, a scrap dealer has found some radioactive rods, which he wants... This is true. He's found some radioactive rods. He doesn't know what they are. He just thinks they're nice and shiny, right? And he wants to make them into a necklace for his wheelchair-bound daughter. Right? This is true. Who tosses them at an oil lamp, which falls over and causes a fire. And that script was written by Catherine, aged 7, from Worcester Park Primary School.
I want a cappuccino.
Am I going to go to read this? Oh, look, that'd be great. Look, the way the light catches them.
It's junk. Just like everything else.
Every piece has got the potential to be something amazing, like a car, a bridge, a wheelchair.
Paperclip.
But this could be, well, I don't know, a necklace. Yeah, imagine it with the stones and your mum's eternity ring. What do you think?
Just Sally.
But it's your mum's.
44 years isn't my idea of eternity.
Of course, wearing an iPod means you can't smell fire.
Yeah, it's amazing, actually. They established her in the wheelchair, but I didn't know they established her as being deaf and blind.
Yeah.
No sensory reactions at all.
The most ridiculous thing about that scene, though, is trying to get a cappuccino near a scrapyard. That, I reckon, is virtually impossible. But, of course, a paraffin lamp in a porter cabin isn't spectacular enough for Casualty. You know, don't forget there's radioactive rods in there, so they give us a mini nuclear explosion.
You can't leave me here.
You need your wheelchair.
You can get me a new one. Dad, the insurance will cover it.
Isn't that fantastic? He's like Superman. He flies through the air. The thing is about that stuff, the budget for the whole series must have gone on that. Everybody has to have ingrown toenails after that.
He's Scrapman. That's who it is, But this isn't the real reason you hate Casualty, is it? Because you have to live...
I never really had a problem with programmes like Casualty or anything like that until I married the doctor. And watching something like that with them, they just point out all these inaccuracies all the time and they grind you. You know, they start to really niggle at you in a way that they hadn't done before.
Like what?
For a start, there's always a lot of romantic intrigue in these programmes between doctors and nurses, which is totally unrealistic. That doesn't happen. They just shag. Right. They just cut out the middle ground.
But, I mean, how did he tell you this? He said, look, part of my job, I'm a doctor, I work very long hours, it's very stressful, and I will shag a lot of other doctors. I won't be flirting with them. Don't be worried.
The trouble is...
I only flirt with you, baby.
The trouble is, you can't win with a doctor because they can always play the doctor card. You know, they can... You can... Oh, you're back very late. Yeah. You're back very late. Someone's very ill. Someone was dying, and I had to go there to make... You can't win because the doctor card gets in the way, you know.
Very intimidating doctors, aren't they? I always feel very intimidated.
That I've had a really rough day. Oh, you've had a rough day. Well, let me tell you. How many people did you tell that they had cancer? You're like, all right. All right, I'll do the washing up again.
I got pissed and stood on London Bridge shouting, you've all got cancer! Happy Christmas! We've got another clip for you here, and it's two women bickering while a doctor tries to save the life of a dying politician who's had a heart attack falling down some stairs.
How could you let this happen? You knew all about the bruising.
He was being monitored and treated to stabilise his heart rhythms.
Not good enough. You said he was going to be okay.
Look, you pushed him to this. Always prodding him and bullying him and telling him what to do.
Help him realise his potential.
You only ever helped yourself. And now you're trying to blame these people because you just can't accept, Donna, that there are some things you can't control.
Something's changed. He's in VF again. Right, let's shock him. Fine. Okay. Charging to 360. Stand clear, please. Oxygen away. All clear. And shock.
There's a very, very small, tiny, splitting hairs point. The small problem with that scene is that neither of those women would have been allowed in under any circumstances.
Right, because they're actresses. Not allowed to have actresses while you're doing doctor work.
I mean, they asked the consultant, what are you doing? And he replies. They wouldn't have been...
He'd have got the resuscitation, just put it on their faces, gone, and then gone flying through the doors.
You've got a lot of anger in you,
Yeah.
haven't you, Sean?
Yeah, but it's your husband. He's not someone to sort of, you know, spend a lot of time listening to people's problems. He just gets the job done, whips out whatever needs whipping out, or puts in whatever needs putting in.
He's not a surgeon, you see.
Oh, right. Doesn't matter. They're not interested.
Yeah, not interested.
What does he do?
He's a physician. Well,
Right.
he's a consultant rheumatologist, which is everything to do with the musculoskeletal system.
Right.
He glaze over.
Right. So it's something to do with ukuleles. The thing I don't like about doctors, I mean, fair enough, they save your life, I'll give them that. It's that look they have. They look at you as if to say, I'm a doctor. What have you done with your life? And now you're ill. I hate doctors.
You're just going to say this on national television.
Yeah.
It's like Gordon Ramsay can't get a cab now after what he said.
Really?
You be careful, my love.
Yeah. What do you reckon that they might over-examine me? I'll go for an earache and I'll be bent over going, you sure it's connected to my ear?
Yeah. They've got this power, haven't they? They've
They
got
do,
all
yeah.
that
They
power.
can strip you
because
naked and play with you.
They
Yeah.
can strip you naked.
Shut up. I will end up getting Rohypnol or something by a load of doctors. OK, the next choice is TV Heaven. It's something you absolutely love, isn't it?
Totally adore
It's
this.
the one thing we can guarantee you do actually know what you think about it. It's lamb chop, isn't it?
It's lamb chop.
Here we go.
Atlanta, Savannah, Sarasota, Minnesota, Hennessy, Tennessee, Colorado, Eldorado, Larimore, Hampton, Scooby-Doo, Catalina, Hackensack, Fond du Lac, Mayovac, Cadillac, Saranac, Santa Fe, Grand Lake, Double Lake, Pizza, Winnebago, Utah, Winnemuck, Lancaster, Lancaster, Faster. I've been in the land, cross the desert, and breathe the mountains, travel happily, and then I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
You know what, Sean? I've just realised I don't think I like it anymore.
No, you do, don't you?
I absolutely adore lamb chop. I love it so much. Her little paws, her little fluffy feet.
Who's the
her
woman who
little
did it?
ears. Shari Lewis.
Right.
An unbelievably clever woman.
But, yeah, no, she's a brilliant ventriloquist.
Stay
Although,
with me.
actually, it's quite
She is
interesting when you watch
brilliant.
some of the shots
Oh,
they
no,
do.
don't you dare.
No.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't. I'm Welsh. No, often when she does her ventriloquy, what's it called when you do it? Ventriloquism? Well, often they got the camera angles so that the camera, the puppet, is in front of her mouth. So she's doing that.
Cynical.
And she's just going... Blah, blah, blah,
She's not. She is not. She is not. She is really not.
No,
Like,
she's a very
not
talented...
And she used to do, her speciality was she'd do her, Charlie Horse and Lamb Chop all singing together.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
No, I've never lived, have I? Well, can you do lamb chop? Because it's Telly, we've got one here. There we go. There you go.
You made a lamb chop.
Yeah, I did it myself earlier on. Yeah. I spent hours on it, sewed all the bits on.
Lamb chop. I know I sound a little different from lamb chop, but that's because a stranger's just shoved her hand up my arse.
It is an odd gift, isn't it?
Yeah, a gift I don't have.
No.
Okay, can I also... Does anybody else like lamb chop here?
No, I hate lamb chop. My uncle had one of those puppets. Sorry, I apologise. Well, thanks,
I
Ronni.
really failed there on the
Yeah.
audience vote with lamb chop, didn't I?
Well, you probably end up... Do you still like lamb chop at the end of this section? You still like lamb chop?
I
Well,
do.
that's an achievement. Well done, Ronni. That's an achievement.
I
You didn't change your mind. Well, Ronni, thanks for that glimpse into your TV Heaven Telly Hell. Now, before you go, is there a piece of television you'd like to reenact for us?
do. I want to reenact the opening scenes of Casualty.
Great. We can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronni Ancona! Ow! Oh, Ronni! I've had an accident.
Oh, Sean, what's happened?
I was weeding the carrot patch and I fell over.
Carrots don't grow that way up, Sean.
Yeah, I know. Did you get it out? Oh!
Oh, it's a huge carrot.
Right, I'm going to have a bath. I think I'll take this electric fire, because it's quite chilly up there.
First thing
things first, though, could you please sort out that 10-ton weight? It's been there for weeks.
Calm down, dear. You know you've got a dodgy heart. Oh, and have you fed those piranhas?
Yeah, I've done it, actually.
Oh, that looks nasty. Do you think you should get along to the hospital?
It would take something a lot more serious than this, Sean, to get me to go to casualty, let me tell you.
Oh, no! I better phone the hospital. Uh-oh! And now I've knocked a jug of plague over. Not my day.